Hi there, today we'll be traveling from Great Falls through the Lewis and Clark National Forest all the way to Gardiner, Montana. But first, something funny happened with my last video from Cody, Wyoming. I started getting comments like 29 seconds into the video, the blaze. 28 seconds, you found the blaze. And I thought, what? Wait a minute. 29 seconds into the video, I went back and looked at it. It was the flag waving. And then I spotted it. There it was, across the street, the blaze. Oh, Ramblin' Pam, you might have to rethink your treasure hunting skills.
Cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water, drinking stars and always sun, and then we cross America.
We stopped here at Armington Junction, just outside of Great Falls, Montana, and we're getting ready to take the scenic byway through the Lewis and Clark National Forest. We just made it over the 5,000 foot level here in Lewis and Clark National Forest in Montana. Sluice Boxes Primitive State Park. It says this park's 7-mile-long trail follows the grade of the Great Northern Railway's Monarch Branch. See an old railroad right away that I'd like to go down there and walk. The Shields River Valley Overlook was named after John Shields, who was a member of the Lewis and Clark Party. We're in Livingston, Montana. As we drive through town, you can still see some of these old red brick buildings that used to be repair shops for the Northern Pacific Railroad. I found out one of the early residents of Livingston was Martha Cannery, better known as Calamity Jane. In The Thrill of the Chase, Forrest Fenn's affection for trains was evident when he wrote about the Katy Railroad tracks and how he could hear the steam engines puff and the engineers blow their air horns. He wrote, "I think I can still hear it when the wind is out of the east." The Northern Pacific completed a spur line to the small town of Gardiner. As many as 30,000 Yellowstone visitors were known to travel on those trains. The last passenger train from Livingston to Gardiner left the depot in 1951. And then not long after, the line was abandoned. The Murray Hotel in Livingston still provides guest earplugs with a label that reads, "If by chance you don't find train whistles romantic during the night." We're leaving Livingston now and we're headed towards Gardiner. This is where we're headed and it looks like we may be hitting some rain up ahead. Last year we had a possible solve in Gardiner. That was before seeing a gazillion others who like that area too. I still feel like we have some unfinished business there. So I'm anxious to get out there and start looking for that treasure. We're going to be headed to the Joe Brown Trail now, or down by the Yankee Jim Pudding. This is the Jim Yankee Canyon, just outside of Gardiner. Driving along here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out on hike. It's raining pretty hard out here. Let's see. Canyon, pouring down rain. Doggone it, we made it all the way here. I had high hopes that we would be able to drive some of this and hike some of this. Here's the put in at Yankee Gym. So we're gonna drive down to Cinnabar where the bridge crosses over the river. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hike along the old Northern Pacific Railroad right-of-way out here. Barely tell that this was a right-of-way for the railroad. It's so overgrown now, and there are no more tracks. Just a few pieces of metal here and there, a few pieces of railroad tie that you can tell that it was the railroad tracks, railroad right-of-way here. We're almost ready to leave, and then we found this. A pretty good size. Let me see. Put my dirty shoe down there. Maybe you can see it. See how big that is? Okay guys, so what we're gonna do next here is we're gonna drive up Cinnabar Canyon. And we're gonna take a look up here and see if it's Fenn Treasure worthy. So we were trying to get up to Aldridge, trying to get up there and see the remains of the town of Aldridge and the cemetery up there, but I'm soaking wet right now, right beside the river, in the woods. It's still kind of raining, but having a really good time. We're hearing thunder. So we're going to get out of here because I think it's going to start pouring rain again on us. Well, we decided that we had to exit that canyon due to the rain, but we have other plans for tomorrow. So we're going to take a break here and go check into our hotel, and then we'll start out fresh tomorrow. Okay, so today we're headed down to Boiling River. We're gonna hike the trail down there and check it out. This is Boiling River here. There you go, we made it to Boiling River, all the way down to the hot springs. Whew, Boiling River, it held true to its name. That water is hot. Well guys, that's it from Great Falls to Gardiner, Montana. We're on our way to Wyoming. Thanks for watching.
Cross the borders on the